If your girlfriend or wife collects stuffed animals, don't tease them about it. I found out apparently it's not funny to them. She had all these stuffed animals, and she decided to go shopping for a few hours, and I thought it would be funny, and I guess the key word here is I. She went out for 3 or 4 hours. By the time she came home, I had hung every one of the stuffed animals. Oh, you should just see her face. She was like freaking out. She's like, ah! What happened? I'm like, I don't know. Looks like a suicide pact. When you potty train your child, it's encouragement. Try to encourage them, because if they do it and you encourage them, they'll keep doing it. They want to please their parents. That's what kids want. So whenever my little one went to the bathroom, I'd always smack him on the butt. I'd go, good job. And he'd go, yeah. That was the thing. I'd go, good job, yeah. And I remember he was like 3 years old, and it was the first time we went out, we saw a movie, and he's like, Daddy, I got to pee-pee. I'm like, can you wait? He goes, no, I got to pee-pee. Okay. So I go, you're going to be a big boy. I'm going to stand here. You go to the little urinal and do your business. He kind of walked over. He was all nervous. He did his business, and he's like, done. And he looked at me, and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. He starts walking out. He's like, yeah. He sees another guy at the urinal. He smacks him on the ass. He goes, good job. I have a 7 and 10, so what's funny is my 7-year-old believes everything. My 10-year-old's beginning to kind of catch on, figure things out. My 7-year-old was losing a tooth. You ever watch a 7-year-old lose a tooth? He's like a total spaz. He's like running around. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's all excited. He goes, my tooth is loose, my tooth is loose. I'm like, all right, Cindy Brady, relax. Then he starts explaining to me and his brother how it works. He goes, no, you don't understand. If I lose a tooth, I'm going to put the tooth under my pillow, and then at night, the tooth fairy's going to fly through the window and put money under my pillow and then fly away. And he goes, is that right? I go, you bet it is. He goes, yay. Off he goes. My 10-year-old, he's having none of it. He starts stalking me through the house. Like 15, 20 seconds. I finally stop him in the kitchen. I'm like, do we have a problem? And he goes, yeah, because you're the tooth fairy. I said, all right, you figured it out. Don't you tell your brother or I'm going to get mad. Then he starts explaining what a little baby his brother is. You know, he's like, can you believe that, the tooth fairy? Doesn't even make sense, Dad. Think about it. He goes, how could someone fly through a window, not break it, not wake anybody up, have money for all the teeth for all the kids around the country, put it under a pillow, and then fly away? I go, why? Because it's a fairy tale. Drop it. He goes, whatever. I'm not kidding, Brian. Maybe 10 seconds goes by, and he looks at me with his big blue eyes, and he goes, but Santa's real. I'm like, well, yeah. Because the idea of a tooth fairy flying through the window, that's the stupidest thing he's ever heard. But a fat guy down the chimney, yeah, that's okay. We just bought a new house in Acton, and I love it, but the place had bed bugs. First week we were there, place had bed bugs. I freaked out. I called an exterminator, and I said, hey, we have bed bugs. How do we get rid of them? And he goes, I could come out, but it costs a lot of money. He goes, there's a cheaper way to get rid of bed bugs. And since I'm Jewish, I'm like, go on. He explained it to me. I don't know why you're laughing that hard. It's really not that funny. But he explained it, actually. He goes, the cheapest way to get rid of bed bugs is to get 2 cockroaches and put them in the bed. Yeah, he said that. He goes, cockroaches eat bed bugs. And that was my reaction. I'm like, are you insane? I'm not putting cockroaches in my bed. And he goes, no, Mr. Neal, if you have a problem finding the cockroaches, you get 1 toad. You put the toad next to the bed. The toad will eat the cockroaches. Yeah. I'm like, what? I said, I just want to get rid of bed bugs. I don't want the entire ecosystem growing in my house. How far do I go with this idiotic theory, right? In a couple of weeks, people are walking in going, hey, Barry, what's that cheetah doing in your living room? I was having a problem with elk. Yeah. I think I need a mountain lion. I don't know. People are magnets, opposites attract. Now, you fight 88% of the time, but it's a hell of a ride. I don't know why I'm with my wife. I love her, but we are the odd couple. Yeah, and if you know the characters at all, I'm Felix. I'm neat and orderly, fastidious, meticulous, apparently bordering on anal retentive. My wife is a total opposite. She's wild and crazy and messy, bordering on dysfunctional. Oh, you can't find your car keys. What a shock. Why don't you put them on that hook like I do? Hey. Hey, you notice I never lose my keys. I bought you that hook for Christmas. Ding, ding. Walk in, it's always there. It drives me nuts. I'm one of those people, when I drive a car, the gas tank needle's even half empty, I get a full tank of gas. I love it when it's on full. It gives me a feeling of power. She's not like this. Do you know people like this? I think she's ill. She'll actually let the gas tank needle hit E and then go, 20 more miles. What do you think? I have no idea. Is this a game? Are there prizes? Just get gas! I'm scared. Stop it. Oh my God, the light is on. Come on. Ah, that's the indicator we need gas. I didn't even know we had that light. Yeah, apparently there's a light tells you to get gas. I didn't. You know what's amazing too, Vlad? My wife won't fill up the cars. She won't fill them up. And that doesn't bother me. You know what bothers me? She's completely baffled when it's full. She's always like, hey, the car's all full of gas. The magic gas fairy must have come by when you were napping. Hello, McFly. Some people hate me for being so anal retentive, and that's fine. A lot of you can hate me, because some people love me. My health club loves me. I go to the gym like 3 times a week, you know. I never actually work out, you know. I just spend the hour re-racking all the weights. Are you done with those? Those should go right back there then, shouldn't they? That's right. 20, 25, 30. Goes in a sequence. Then I have to explain what a sequence is. And that takes about 30 minutes, and then I'm done. I wish I could relax. Little things set me off, and I don't know why. It's so embarrassing, but you guys are so nice. I'll tell you something stupid about me. I have a favorite pen. It's just a pen, but it's my favorite pen. Don't laugh. I don't even like to use it. That's how much I love the pen. It sits by my nightstand. I call it my night pen. I don't use it, but I'm comforted by the notion if I need a pen in the middle of the night, there it is. If that pen is not there when I go to sleep, I snap. I just have to find it. I'll run around the house like a lunatic at 3 in the morning like, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Have you seen my pen? My wife just goes, why don't you check by the hook?